Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Best IT Solutions. And today I am going to discuss about the most important topic of Java, that is collections. Collections and generics. So what is collections? Generally collection is a set of elements, that is collection is a concept. But in Java, collections, this is an interface, that is the collection API, and the collections, this is a class, that is the capital COLLECTION. Collection, this is the interface, and the small COLLECTION, this is the class. So the collection API, which contains lots of classes and lots of interfaces. So collection is very similar to array. The difference is, in array the size is fixed, but in collection there is no fixed size, because during the declaration of array we have mentioned the size of this array, and that much element we can insert it to that array. But in collection, dynamically the size will be increased and decreased. We can add any number of elements to a collections and can delete also. The size is automatically increased and decreased. We can also do more operations with collections than array, and in a very easy way. In array we can do only some minimum operations, but in collections we can do many more operations, like insert, searching, sorting, and this collection. The list is also interface which implements the collections, and array list is the implementation classes of the list. In array, similar type of elements can be added, but we can add any type of value to collections like int, float, double, string, etc. So the array is type shape. Only one type of element we can add it to array, but in collections, any type of elements we can add it to collections. By default, the type is object type. So in a normal array declaration is like int a and new int 4. That means this array is going to store only 4 elements. The size of the array is 4. And the normal collection declaration is like collection values equal to new array list. And we can add, this values is the instance of the collections, and we can add any number of elements to these collections through the instance values, like values.add. Values.add Tarun. In similar way we can add any number of elements. And what is generics? If we want to make a collection in a specific type, we need to use generics with collections, because collection has no specific type. So if we want to give a specific type to a collection, so we can use generics. Generics represent which type of collection it is: integer, double, string, etc. Like angular bracket is used for generics, that is integer, string, in this way. Since Java is type-shape language, generics need to use with the collections. Everywhere where you are using collections, we must use generics also, since Java is type-shape language. Generics declaration like collection, integer, values, new array list, integer. That means this integer is the generics. Now we can say that this is a collection of integer. We can add integer value to it only. If we will try to add some other value like double, string, it will show error. Now in Java version 1.2 we got only the collections, and in 1.5 we got generics, and in 1.7 we got another new features, that is we need not to write generics name in right side. It is optional. In right side angular bracket we need not to mention generics name. These features we got in 1.7. So collections has some advantages and some drawbacks also, because everything which have some advantages, that things also have some drawbacks also. So the drawbacks of collections, like collection does not support indexing. It does not work with index number, because the elements are stored randomly in collections. There is no particular sequence. Hence, to do work with index number, another concept comes into existence called list. List have all the features of collections with some extra features because list inherits collections. List support indexing and the elements of list print in a sequence. List is also an interface which implements collections. And array list, linked list, stack, vector, these are the implementation classes of list. So list declaration with generics. How we can declare list? So list of integer value is equal to new array list integer. So this integer is the generics, and on this right side integer, this is optional in 1.7 above. Now this is all about the theoretical discussions of collections and generics. And now let's go to the IDE to see the practical implementations of the collections and generics. Now I am going to open my IDE STS, and here I have already created a project like collections demo, and inside that collection demo I am going to create a class collection generics demo. Public static void main method also need to implement. Finish. Okay. Now we have created a class collection generics demo. Now here I am going to create a collection like collection value equal to new array list. So here we are not using generics, so we need not to mention this angular bracket use. We need to import the package from Java util, also from Java util. So here we have declared a collection declaration. Values dot add. Now here we can add 5 values dot add. Here this is Tarun values dot add. So here it is showing the object type, because any type of value here we can add, since we are not using generics here. You can add only character also. Now you can print these collections in console. Just save and run this program. See, we got the output like 5, Tarun and T. So any type of value are supported here. Now I am creating a collection which supports generics, which include generics. Collection of integer C equal to new array list integer. Now this is the collection of integer. We can add only integer value here. C dot add 4. C dot add 7. 9. If we try to add a string value here, it will show error. Just see. So it is showing that error. Integer will not supporting here. Add integer only. The collection is type. This method add integer in the type collection is integer. Is not applicable to argument string because this is integer type collection, so string cannot be added here. This out. Now we can print this. See also here. Save and run the program. Now we got the output. And we can also create list also. I have already discussed the list in another video. I have given the link in the description. You can check it. In this way we can create the list also. List equal to new array list. In that video, I have discussed detail about the list, how can I create list, how can I iterate the list, and how many ways we can create the list, what are the implementation classes of list, all these things. So list of integer. Here also list of integer. We need to import the list dot add 8, list dot add 2, list dot add list dot add 6. Now I am going to print the list. Just save and rerun the program. Okay, now we got the output. Okay, so in this way we can create the collection, we can create the list with the generics also. So this is all about this in this video. Thank you guys, and if you learn something from this video, you can like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.